Our leafy green today is going to be escarole, and we made a pasta fagioli soup. You know, the winter months are approaching. So basically, I soaked my beans overnight. You can put beans in a pressure cooker that really speed it up. I did not, because I just wanted to see how long it would take. And really, the recipe that I did, I put lots of like vegetables in the recipe, and we're going to take them veggies out because you don't necessarily have to peel them, but you also make a sauce, and then the beans, the white beans that I soaked that you'll see in a moment, will go into this part of the recipe. All right, so first of all, I'm going to put some white onion in. Okay, we're going to saute some white onion. Let me just turn my heat up so it sizzles a little bit better. So there's the white onion. Then I'm going to grate some garlic in there. So just, and also there's garlic in the beans. And I'll show you exactly what I mean in 2 minutes. Turn the heat up a little bit. I'm going to add some salt and pepper. While that's sauteing a little bit, I'm going to go back to this pot because I want it to get them a little white. Now, I cooked these beans overnight. I soaked the beans overnight, but then I cooked them for about an hour and nearly 2 hours, I would say, to get them soft for the thing. But all the veggies that we put in there, we have like bay leaves, and we have some carrots. When it's a cold day out, the smells that come from this is absolutely delicious. There's fresh rosemary in here. I'm going to take all them out, and we're going to discard them, but all the flavors from this stuff is in the broth. I'm going to remove that rosemary. Use all the stems out, making sure I have all the stuff out, because we're going to use the broth as well. Piece of celery. This is a big pot of soup. You can definitely eat half this. I used the whole bag of beans, and you can also use regular beans. I did this because it was the recipe from scratch, and also, you know, they're a little bit cheaper, these beans. Definitely the old-fashioned way to do it. A lot of people use canned beans now. I actually use that. So now we're going to go back to the onions and garlic and salt and pepper. And they use whole tomatoes. I didn't have whole tomatoes in the can, so I just used crushed tomatoes. But they said when you use the whole tomatoes, crush them as they go in. So it's the same thing. So I'm using crushed tomatoes. I'm going to bring that to a boil. Now I'm going to add these beans and broth to this. We're going to add all this good stuff in here. Right. Once that's done, we'll bring that to a boil. Once that's done, we're going to add, I have some broken lasagna sheets in here. If you have any leftover lasagna sheets, you make a lasagna at home, you can always add that. Regular pasta, tubertini, whatever you desire. Okay, we're going to put this inside the soup. And then when the pasta's cooked, last 5 minutes or so, we're going to have our fresh escarole. I recommend you soaking your escarole first. There's lots of sands in the escarole at the moment. I soaked this like 3 times, but that'll all go in like right before we finish. Okay. And for the toppings, we'll just do fresh parsley and grated Parmesan cheese. Here is the soup finished, where we're going to add a little bit of like red pepper flake if you desire. Some Parmesan cheese. Right. Use this side. And then the water of the week is basil and lemon, and that is our soup. Nice hearty soup for winter's day.